So, I woke up this morning and I was feeling actually in quite a positive, motivated kind of mood, something I haven't had over the past few days. So as such, I had lots of plans today to record quite a few videos actually, and had ideas pumping for other stuff that I was wanting to do. Anyway, normal morning routine, log on to all the socials, go on Twitter, and straight away I see that YouTube is trending for something and people were getting annoyed, which is kind of the norm these days, until I noticed that it was to do with the YouTube partner program and monetization and changes and bad shit happening. So I logged on to my emails, and sure enough, I had this bad boy waiting for me. Today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partner Programme. While our goals remain to keep the YPP open to as many channels as possible, we recognise we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel Jonesy, that's me, lucky guy, is no longer eligible for monetisation because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. And 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018 unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. Oh well, it's plenty of time. Accordingly, this email serves as 30 days notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy, our Help Centre, and all the resources on the creator site to grow their channels. Once your channel reaches the new threshold, it will be reviewed to make sure it adheres to our policies and guidelines, and if so, monetization will be re-enabled. The YouTube team. Ah. Ain't that nice? So yeah, that's the shitstorm that we're in right now. So it's basically a big fuck you to all the smaller channels. So let's just break that down again. So essentially, in 30 days time, if your YouTube channel does not have over 4,000 hours worth of watch time within the past 12 months, and you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you will no longer be able to monetize your channel or any of your videos or have any of the perks that come with that. So let's have a look at the reasons why they've done that. They did actually, YouTube creators did actually release a statement kind of going more into detail about why this was. 2017 marked a tough year for many of you, with several issues affecting our community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube Partner Program. Despite those issues, more creators than ever are earning a living on YouTube, with the number of channels making over 6 figures, up over 40% year over year. In 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystem and ensuring your revenue is more stable. So taking revenue away from quite a lot of people then. We're making changes to address the issues that affected our community in 2017 so we can prevent bad actors from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world who make their living on YouTube. A big part of that effort will be strengthening our requirements for monetization so spammers, impersonators and other bad actors can't hurt our ecosystem or take advantage of you, while continuing to reward those who make our platform great. Back in April of 2017, we set a YPP eligibility requirement of 10,000 lifetime views. While that threshold provided more information to determine whether a channel followed our community guidelines and policies, it's been clear over the last few months that we need a higher standard. We've arrived at these new thresholds after thorough analysis and conversation with creators like you. They will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them and away from bad actors. Though these changes will affect a significant number of channels, 99% of those affected were making less than $100 per year in the last year, with 90% earning less than $2.50 in the last month. Any of the channels who no longer meet this threshold will be paid what they've already earned based on our AdSense policies. After thoughtful consideration, we believe these are necessary compromises to protect our community. I'll put a link in the description below that has the full statement from YouTube creators so you can go more in depth with that. But I just want to pick up on some of the things that they said there. 2017 was a tough year with several incidents that affected our community and revenue earned. Well, yeah, I mean, PewDiePie making racist comments, Logan Paul, well, that was, I suppose, start of this year, but towards the end of last year, showing a dead body on YouTube. Yeah, I would say those were pretty big things that probably stopped people wanting to advertise and cause revenue issues for everyone on YouTube. So what do they do to those two individuals? Absolutely nothing. Nope, it's the smaller guys that get the hit, of course. That's going to solve the problem, isn't it, guys? Way to go. And the constant thing of going back to bad actors, what these bad actors are, I have no idea. But you look at a lot of big YouTube channels that are out there that are probably making the six-figure sums from their channel. I mean, surely the majority of those are going to come under the bad actor title, but no. All the bad actors clearly have less than 1,000 subscribers and less than 4,000 hours worth of watch time over the past 12 months. I agree to a point with what they're wanting to do. There is a lot of shit out there on YouTube, and a lot of people that want to do it just to make a quick buck and go about it lazy ways. So like they said there, the spammers and like impersonators and everything like that. I understand that there is a problem there, and that does need to be addressed. But the way they're doing it, they're damaging a majority because of the few. And that's from both sets. So, you know, the few, the PewDiePie and the Logan Pauls have basically messed it up for everyone else, but they don't get punished for it. I'm getting punished for it. Everyone else is getting punished for it. All the smaller YouTubers are getting punished for their mistakes and their actions. And I really can't quite get my head around that. A couple of the big YouTubers been weighing in on this on Twitter this morning. Emma Blackery, not sure I need to weigh in on this new YouTube partner program business. We already know what I think, and we know that our opinions, no matter where in the community they come from, don't hold any real weight. The dream's dead, kids. It has been for a long while. Leslie Way, I'm only just in the criteria that YouTube requires, but as someone who's only been on it for a few years, it's distressing to hear small channels are being penalised for not trying hard enough. It takes ages to get to that stage. Not fair for others. NerdCube, Daniel Hardcastle, oof, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months before you can be monetised. And there's just been general outcry from creators from across the board, in fairness, and just saying what a shitty way to discourage people in wanting to grow their channel. I mean, it's not even discouraging, I mean it is actively stopping dead people wanting to grow their channel. So the crux fit for me, because there's been a lot of people out there that naturally have been agreeing with it and going against people, arguing against it, saying, oh well, if you're in it for the money, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and it's not going to make any difference to you. If you weren't earning anything in the first place, that's not going to make a difference. Then missing the point completely for me. I even saw Total Biscuit coming out saying that it's not going to make a difference in terms of earnings. But people keep going on about the money and the earnings. For me, it's not about that. I mean, I don't do YouTube for the money. I never really have done. I've always done YouTube because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy creating that content and that feeling of entertaining people and just fun for myself. You know, I enjoy the whole process. I enjoy the filming, this aspect of it, the technical side of it, the editing, the interaction with people. That's what I get out of it. And on my time on YouTube, I've only ever been paid once. And apparently I'm going to get 45 quid that I'm earned once I don't pass this threshold. So great, thanks for that, guys. So it's never really been about the money for me. At one point when I genuinely thought I could have made this as some kind of career or part-time job, obviously money came into it, but even then it wasn't the main thing on my mind. And especially now, coming back to YouTube, the money was never part of the reason why I was doing it. What really gets to me is the fact that the channel, which, you know, I've been partnered with YouTube for about 4 years now, and having a monetised channel, monetised videos and everything, means that it is easier for your videos to get pushed. So to get into like recommended videos, you know, when you're watching a video and it comes up recommended on the side, there's more chance of your videos getting on there, you know, getting onto like trending and front page, thing like that. It basically makes it easier for your videos to get pushed. If you're not monetised, or your videos don't get monetised, they say you get a copyright strike on something, or they don't agree with the following the guidelines or whatever, that video is not going to get pushed whatsoever. Again, Emma Blackery related to this morning on Twitter with someone tweeting her saying there has also been a lot of studies on YouTube showing that videos without monetisation enabled don't get pushed as much, and she replied with, yep, this is essentially YouTube culling the growth of the next generation. I've been telling everyone for years they want TV shows, not vloggers. Your stuff won't be pushed in recommended or sub boxes because it won't be monetised. This was a big move, remember their intentions. And that's the main thing. It's that thing of growing the channel. You know, in order to grow your channel, in order for your stuff to get seen, you know, obviously you need to be making good content, and you need to be putting the time and the effort in and actually creating decent content that people want to see. You need to identify your target group and your target audience. Obviously that is all down to you. And then it's a case of sharing it where you can, so obviously on your social medias and everything like that. If that gets cut down again, where do you go with that? You can be putting as much time and effort in, and you know, your own money into things as well. But if your channel isn't monetized, you're not going to be able to get the audience that you could before. So you're not going to be getting the views in, you're not going to be getting motivated to want to do it. So the circle's just going to keep going round and round and round, and you're not going to be getting anywhere. There's no incentive there for upcoming creative people to actually want to create the content, putting it onto a platform that is essentially saying, fuck you, you're not good enough, you're not putting the time and effort in and creating enough money for our website, so you don't deserve to get any views. You know, I look at my channel, like I say, it's 6 years in October this year that I'll have been on YouTube, and like I say, about 4 of those years I think I've been partnered with them. So I'm currently on 695 subscribers at the time of filming this, so I'm 305 subscribers below the 1,000 sub threshold. And in terms of hours, so overall my lifetime on YouTube, I am more than 3 times over the threshold of 4,000 hours. I'm on about 12,000 hours. I think it's like 830,000 minutes of watch time on my lifetime. That is more than 3 times over that threshold. Because of everything that happened last year due to personal problems and issues and not being able to upload to YouTube over the last 12 months, it is well below the 250,000 minutes. I'm on 57,000 minutes of watch time on my channel. So because of that, I'm getting screwed over. Doesn't matter about everything else previously that I've done on the channel. Past 12 months I haven't been there, I've been dealing with my own shit, and I'm getting punished for that. And that really sucks. And even if we take everything into consideration, and taking the money into consideration, in order to create a good channel these days, you know, if we go back 6 years to when I joined YouTube, all you needed to do was, you know, you didn't have to upload every day. You didn't have to put as much, you know, you did have to put obviously effort and time and everything into it, but you didn't have to do as much as what you do now to get credit and to get your stuff seen, because obviously there wasn't as many people doing it, and there weren't as many creators and channels and everything out there. Now it's an oversaturated platform and everything, and there's so many people trying to do it. You need to be uploading daily. You need to be putting like the majority of every minute into every day into creating content, and for that to happen you need money as well, and you really need money that comes from a job that is full-time based. So if you're going out there and doing a full-time job, you're then not going to have the time to create the content and to upload daily and to put as much effort into it as what you want. So you go for a part-time job, so you've got more time, but then you're not getting as much money in. So then you can't buy as good equipment, you can't buy an awesome camera or an awesome microphone or tripod or editing software. So you're fucked, really. So anyone who is wanting to get into YouTube now, even if it's just as, like for me, it doesn't really affect me as much, because like I say, I'm not wanting to do this as a job. It's not going to be a job, it's a hobby. But you want to get fun and enjoyment out of that. And if it's not going to be getting as much airtime out there because my channel isn't going to be monetized, then that's making me think, I'll be sitting there, what's the point? What am I doing this for? But for those out there who were wanting to create and make something out of this, you know, people are going to be stopping dead in the tracks and moving on to something else. And it's so disappointing. I mean, I don't know why we're surprised, because this is what YouTube does. You know, essentially the way they look at it is, we don't have to pay millions of channels $100 every month or whatever because of monetization. We can take that money in, we can spend it on ourselves, and we can give it to our higher earners as well. They can have all that dosh, because they're the ones that bring us more money. Forget about the smaller kids and the smaller channels and everything. They don't matter anymore. So it's a bit of a shitstorm. However, there has been a positive, and it's something that I'm kind of looking to actually create something out of this. So something that started, I don't know how long it's been going, but I'm pretty sure it was only started earlier this year, is Small YouTuber Army. which is if you hashtag it on Twitter, sorry, you'll be able to find loads of tweets going towards that. And like I say, it started before all this came out, but obviously with this coming out this morning, it's had a lot more people kind of getting involved, and essentially tons and tons of people are in my situation, and the smaller channels, even people that are beyond this new threshold, have been getting involved and helping out, and it is bringing together and kind of creating this little community together, which has been so great to see, and seeing people getting to see new content and subscribe to new channels and sharing it out there and everything. It's actually something quite beautiful, and something that actually could start and create this brand new kind of, I don't know, I can see like a new website coming out of it, a new YouTube, like a separate YouTube could possibly start out of this. But it's something that I've been can be quite passionate about, I think, and something I definitely want to be involved in, and I've been doing on Twitter this morning. So like I say, you can go check it out if you just put like hashtag small YouTuber army on Twitter, it's all there. I mean, one thing I will say from it is obviously it's creating that sub for sub culture, which I don't really agree with, because really for me it's more about the views. You know, I want people coming to my channel and subbing if they want to watch my content and everything. You know, I don't want people subbing that are never going to see it. You know, you see some channels out there that have like 100,000 subscribers, but like they don't even have half the views that I have on my channel, and I only have 695 subscribers, and to me that isn't where it's at. I don't want something like that to happen. However, if it does get some people that are just short of that threshold, if it does get people just over that, then I'm more than happy for that to be a thing. So I'm going to bring it over here onto the channel. So if you're watching this now and you're a small YouTuber and you're going to be under this threshold and your channel won't be monetized anymore, then put a link in the description. Put a link in the comments below to your YouTube channel. Put a little brief description about what your channel is about and what you do over there. And then everyone else, take a look at it. If you like the content and everything, then start subbing and everything. Try not to just go through and do a sub for sub. I'd rather that not be a thing, but hey, if that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, put a link to your channel in the comments, and like I say, a little brief description just saying what it is you do, and just kind of link it between Twitter and other social media, and let's just kind of get the ball rolling with this and just help each other out, because it looks like we're hitting a bit of a shitstorm with it. Oh shit, someone from YouTube. And one thing that I will say, obviously like I say, it is going to be discouraging to a lot of people, all this, but just try and stay positive. If you're a creator because you enjoy doing this, and even if previously you know, money was kind of quite a big part of it and something you wanted to do, just try your best to try and keep at it, because there are people out there that will support you, that will want to watch your stuff and help out with, you know, your channel and your vision and everything. And I'll just leave you with this from Boogie2988, who on Twitter said, "Small YouTubers, the changes to monetization sucks, and I agree, but if you have what it takes, it won't stop you from grinding it out and getting there. I believe in you, so believe in yourself and do the work." And I agree with that. You know, what's happening is crap, and you know, you may take a hit from it personally and through motivation and everything, but you can still do what you want to do. It's not going to stop me. This morning when I first saw it, I thought, oh Jesus, what's the point? But if you just take a step back from it and look at it, you can still do this. You know, you look at the little community you've probably created for yourself. They're not going to go away. They're still going to be there for you. And yeah, I suppose together we can try and make something good out of a shitty situation. So that's all I've got to say on the matter, guys. I say all I've got to say. This was meant to be a very short video, but I get rambling. This is what happened. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Like I say, small YouTuber army, let's make it a thing. Do it through Twitter and the socials and in the comment section below, and let's do this. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon.